Hey guys, I'm Kristin. I'm a rural squirrel. Welcome to my storage facility office slash garage. I have so many things that I've got that I'm going to be shipping out this week, and I want to share them with you. But I'm also going to show you an adventure. I headed over to Indianapolis, went to the Indianapolis BINS, and may or may not have seen somebody that just made me like fangirl for a second. Ooh. So while we watch that, I'm also going to show you some of the other sales that I've had this week. So stay tuned. There's a lot going on. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get started with this Graffin Lands. This is the best offer I accepted of $42 on an item that I paid $1.62. I got this at the Des Moines, Iowa BINS. The toss is better in this setup, so. Okay, so this elf is another BINS find, so I paid nothing for this, and I took the best offer of $11.50. I love picking up ties, and especially when they're Burberry. So I sent an offer to a watcher of $29.69, and they accepted. This is so great. They bring down my average cost of goods because they weigh almost nothing. I'm going to call this item free, so my cost of goods was great. This is a full price sale of $20.99. I feel like I want to put more bubble wrap on that. I had 2 of these VHS adapters, and this is the second one to sell. There, it feels a little better. Sounded better when it hit too. So this vintage clock I picked up at the Denver BINS, and I paid about $1.69 a pound for it, but I sent an offer to a watcher for $22.49 and they accepted. Isn't it pretty? Sometimes when you find things at the BINS, you cannot believe that they survived time, let alone the BINS. And whenever I'm picking things up at 59 cents a pound, you cannot imagine how exciting it is. Did I not put that in there? So $26.99, this is an offer that I sent to a watcher and they accepted. It did just great, it bounced. So on this one repeat buyer bought 2 items, one for 10, one for 15, both aloe items that were free to me. Cool, right? Okay, we got more listing to do and I've got more things to put away. So I'm still trying to get settled, still trying to like figure out the lay of the land over here, but still making sales. This week we've got a new BINS location that we're going to. It's not new, it is new. I've been to this place before, I've been to this town before, but I've never been to this location before. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. And if you're not subscribed, why not? All right, I'm getting those things listed on Marketplace, and I have a bunch of stuff that's gonna be going out on our eBay, in my eBay here shortly. So I'm gonna be using cross-posting service. I'm using Vendoo to get things over onto Poshmark because guys, I haven't had a Poshmark sale in a long time. So I haven't also though, I haven't listed anything on Poshmark in a long time. So let's get that cross-posted. Let's get those things done. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, you guys, I did it. I'm doing my cross-posting. I'm cross-posting with Vendoo, and it's super easy. Okay, now that we got our cross-posting done, let's get back to shipping. So these things are deflappers. You use them on your awning of a camper, and we used them on ours. So I'm gonna call these things free. Put that thank you card in there and get these things shipped out. Best offer of $14. Okay, there's a long story about this, but the short version is that my brother stood in line at the roastery in Chicago and picked this thing up for me. So full price sale of $40. Then this is a BINS find, so I paid $1.59 a pound, pennies, and I accepted a best offer of $11. Scared my dog. I think I got this item at that free estate sale, but it was vintage and I couldn't let it go, so a best offer of $7. And then this is a really cool all over print. Picked this up at the BINS, and this is a $28 best offer I accepted. Oh, I did it again. I scared the dog. Sorry, code. This was pretty exciting. If you saw the last video, you know that I just picked this thing up. This is a great brand, but it's a great dress too. So this dress retails for $338, and I got a full price sale of $28.99 for this thing. It's a gorgeous dress. I was careful not to hit him this time. You guys know how I feel about my quilts. This is a quilted table runner. I accepted a best offer of $21. And then this is a BINS find. Also, I accepted a best offer of $27 on this black diamond backpack. This is a great brand to look out for. Okay. Let's see what happens tomorrow, okay? And it is bleak. It's kind of gray. It's cold. I need a pick-me-up. I need a boost. I need a retail therapy, if you will. So today, I'm headed to the bins. It's a bins kind of day. I need that pick-me-up, that adrenaline rush that I get from going to the bins. And I'm headed to the bins in Greenwood, Indiana. It's just outside of Indianapolis. I've been here before. And we're going back because you can't keep me away. I love going to the bins. Yeah, okay, so this is totally not a long box bag. Quite the knockoff. Yeah, that's not the right one.
You going to grab this and drink it? Yeah, when I was a kid in Peru, there was a period of time where they had generic, like, everything. And there was a grocery store called 5 Star. And they had this, it wasn't the whole store, they had a section, like one wall. Every product was white with black letters. And I always remember seeing, it wasn't light beer, but I always remember the white can, it just said beer. You know, but everything, crackers, everything, you know, it was white with black letters. You know, it was called generic. Yeah, it's really black letters. So it would be in my car.
While we're waiting for a new rotation, let me tell you some of the other things that I've sold. This is an $8.99 best offer I sent out to a watcher on a needlepoint kit that I found at the bins, so it was super lightweight, and this is just like a bread and butter item. Hey guys, I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm kind of excited because I think, fangirl moment, Tendo, I think, is here right now, or he was here. I've been looking for him, but I can't find him, and I feel like he just walked right past me. And I like did a double take, but that's so cool. I'm fangirling anyway. New rotation. Let's see if we can find anything this time. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep digging and picking and telling you about my sales, but look over there. Super excited. So here is an item that I sold for a full price sale. This is a Kool-Aid purse. So funny story, I used to make these back in the early 2000s. This was lightweight and I picked it up at the St. Louis bins. And then this, if you guys haven't seen this video, I found several designer pieces in the Minnesota bins and I accepted a best offer on this Planet by Lauren Grossman. This is a great piece and I found several of them, so go back and check out that video. More quilts, guys. This is a wall art. So this is a best offer that I sent to a watcher. So $31.49 they accepted. This is something that I picked up for 59 cents a pound at the Denver bins. Another piece of wall art quilt. This is something that I pick up all the time. So $26.99. This is a best offer I sent out to a watcher and a repeat buyer. You want this one? I actually picked up these pants at the regular retail Goodwill. I got them on 99-cent day, and this is a full price sale of $19.99. And then these are a pair of On Clouds, full price sale, $39.99, and I found them at the bins, so I paid 59 cents a pound. And not last, but definitely least, this is a $5.99 sale I had on a Tory Burch eyeglasses case. Listen, this thing was super duper cheap. If I'm paying for it by weight, I probably paid less than a quarter for it, and $5.99 is like free money. So why not, right? Just keeping it real with you. Not every sale is worth shouting from the rooftops about, but every sale counts. When I keep saying that this stuff doesn't weigh very much, it's because I'm paying for it by weight. I'm paying $1.59 a pound for these things. Like this Department 56 Dr. Seuss Grinch Stole Christmas ornament. This is a $15.99 full price sale and I paid pennies for it. Okay, so I didn't do very much filming, just a little bit, because I had the best time talking to Tendo. It's so cool. So I have followed him since he had like 4,000 followers. Super cool. Had a great time. So sorry you didn't get to see much of it. This is a nice location in the fact that it has a bagging station. So I'm going to bag up some of my goodies. I got some fun stuff. Most of the things that I have for you today, I got at the Goodwill Outlet, the Goodwill BINS. So all of the things that I have, I paid about $1.62 for. My cost of goods went up a little bit this year as opposed to last year, but that's because I average everything. I take how many items I get and divide it by the amount that I spend because I buy everything by the pound. And that's how I get my average. And then I do my average for the whole year. Then once I've bought everything, I clean it up, bring it home, I bring it home, I clean it, and then I get everything listed and I put it on eBay and Poshmark. And I've been using a cross-posting tool called Vendoo. I'm loving it. It's been really great. You know, I was always nervous or worried about trying to manage that and make sure that I didn't have things that I sold in one place and then again in the other place. But with Vendoo, I don't have to worry about it because it automatically delists it for me. And that's my favorite part because I know me. I can't remember to go in and delete it from the other site. I don't have to think about it. Vendoo just does it for me. So I've been using Vendoo, love that. And it's really helping with my sales and getting everything opened up to more buyers. So that's the goal, you know, more buyers, more eyes on your items so that you have a better chance of selling it. So I get it listed because that's half the battle and then hopefully get it sold. So I have several things going out. First thing, this is this awesome Pyrex dish that I got at the St. Louis BINS. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that that's where this thing came from. I've got my fragile stickers on it. I have links to those in the bottom, but this one is ready to go. And now we've got some other things ready to go too. 2 claps. Okay, so these jeans were free. These were Mr. Squirrel, so I don't mind accepting a $12 best offer on these things. And I got positive feedback, so that makes me happy too. This is an item that I picked up at the BINS. I picked these things up all day long because they sell super easy. This is an offer I sent out to a watcher and they accepted. And these Bratz doll clothes I picked up at the Clearwater BINS location in Florida and just sold them for a best offer of $30.